All right, everyone, get your pencils, grab your paints, collect anything you consider art supplies. It's time for Art Smackdown, the game show that makes art the cutthroat competition God intended. This week's contestants are Best Artist in the World, Haley Raphael, last week's audience champion, Audio Gabriel, and this week's challenger, Newsy. Welcome back, Newsy. And with special guest judges, Keith and the girl, here we are. It's Art Smackdown. Welcome, everyone.
Welcome. Thank you for coming, and thanks for being here. Looks like we got a lot of new folks in the chat. You're free to, interject and shoot us messages. Hopefully, mostly positive encouragement. Don't tell us that we're making NFTs.
I say do what you feels right. I didn't mean to jump in. Do what you feels right.
No. It's just, I'm sorry. I'm waging an imaginary feud with one person who showed up 2 weeks ago and got real cynical on the chat. And they're just living rent free in my head. So
Phil's been holding on to this tight for about 2.5 weeks.
This is what I do.
It's going to destroy him. It's going to destroy him. It's slowly eating away at his soul.
Like so many interactions with meaningless people in my life, it is destroying on the inside out. How is everyone?
You were born for this business, Phil.
I was. Absolutely.
Thanks for the sub, Schwartz and Merck. Welcome.
Welcome. I'm excited again to reiterate that we are going to be having that telethon or marathon or Twitchathon, whatever the heck you want to call it, on February 12th. That's really exciting.
Yeah.
Lots of fun. Art will be made.
Raising
I
money.
I don't know if you guys are selling this aspect of it. It's Valentine's Day weekend.
It is.
So in our minds, it's romantic themes. And that means that you can tell your partner, we have a weekend plan, starting with this fundraiser because we're the best couple, because we're just the nicest people. That's how we spent our romantic time.
Precisely.
Then you start right there. Then you do something simple on Saturday night, a little brunch action on Sunday. Valentine's Day is set, starting with good deeds. Come on, folks.
It ends with a slip and slide. God, she's good.
And that's
body
Keith Malley.
painting, body food, body paint, whatever you want.
Yeah,
you want to get, it's sexy with it.
It's basically adult sexy double dare is really what it comes to. Yeah.
There you go. So your canvas is each other's stomachs or legs or whatever, and your paint is maybe chocolate. We are not judging here.
Yes.
Oh, we are judging.
Okay.
They're not judging. Just a regular amount of judgment that you get from the world, but
right.
But high, and that makes it nicer. So let's do that. Let's start, everybody. And I suggest the artists, you do the same. Let's get into that artist brain.
Smart.
Let's get our juices flowing. Let's light our ideas on fire and our spliffs. L'chaim, everybody.
We have to take our brain to a different level that most people don't know about. 1 second. And I think we're ready. You guys ever heard about Picasso?
I've heard about Picasso.
I've heard of him. Yeah.
Yes.
You get it.
I get it. Ladies and gentlemen, for those who aren't aware, this is Keith and the Girl from the famed podcast Keith and the Girl. Keith and Hamda joining us this evening.
And we talk to more than just ladies and gentlemen. We also speak to the non-binary.
That's true.
So shout out to you guys as well.
Yeah, I don't just care about the fucking dorks. Okay, I like the non-binary fun people. Yeah, I don't know what you're allowed to say nowadays. Can you not say Barry anymore? Anyway, I like the fun
people. Speaking of Barry, Will Forte.
Bring it back from our pre-show. We're talking about Will Forte.
We had a pre-show comic. We always have pre-show comics show up to a tight 10, and then we go live without them because we know how to manage our resources here at our Smackdown.
Will Forte was like, "I'll come warm me up, but there's no way I'm coming on your stream.
I am not streaming."
No.
Yeah.
For those of you who are new to the stream, this is Art Smackdown. It's a art.
We
game
all get
show.
it. We all
like
get
nailed it. You all, okay? We all get it. This is like an art game show, like Nailed It, but with art. Where we have 3 contestants after the stream. And we have our guest judges who have prepared 2 challenges for the artists and also you at home if you want to join in.
We were supposed to prepare? Just kidding.
Shit, sorry.
Come on. Responsible toker. Let's not give each other a bad name. We came prepared.
Absolutely. Yeah, these challenges that they prepared are awesome. So much so that what is usually a 60-second warm-up challenge is going to be 3 minutes because we really want you guys to get into
yeah,
it.
I love the 3 minute. The 3 minute is like the episode in like any sort of like when they skip the format in house to do something different, as opposed to just have him immediately think about a French fry and be like, it's not lupus. Like this is our mechanic. We do like a 3 minute challenge to get weird with it.
I don't know if you all noticed, you said that it's going to move from a 1 minute to a 3 minute, and all the artists backstage started stretching. I'm not kidding. There was movement, there was meditation, it was happening. People are getting ready. You think you've seen some art. You're about to see some farts art. You guys get it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Oh
shit. Holdenators. Coming in. With a party of 36.
This party just became a bigger party.
It's still a party. It's just there's more. Welcome.
Well, let's start all over. Hi. Hey. This is my show. It's Art Smackdown.
Just in time for the 3 minute challenge.
Yes, indeed.
This is wild.
Ooh.
So we got 60 folks in a 3 minute challenge. All right. Slaney,
take
it away.
Oh, man. I'm psyched for this one. I'm a big fan of these. And okay, the 3 minute challenge is Teenage Mutant Ninja Daddy Issues.
Oh, that's interesting.
But make it deep. Mm-hmm. Teenage Mutant Ninja Daddy Issues.
Yes, Teenage Mutant Ninja Daddy Issues.
But make it deep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Crap. Yeah.
So I mean, when I read that, I mean, I think of the fact that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles must have. I mean, they had daddy issues, big time.
They all did. They all had daddy issues.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All of them, and you could see it in their personalities. You know, like Michelangelo, he's a party dude, but he does it because Splinter doesn't really take him seriously. You know, he wants to be taken seriously. Whereas Raphael's a real hothead.
He's more rude and crude.
He's rude and crude.
Give me a break.
What is that? Yeah, give me a break. But he's he's probably butting heads with Splinter. They're like, yeah, well, I'm a real dad. You got hair. And like
also anyone who eats pizza for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I totally get it as a New Yorker, but that's still you fighting your daddy issues. You know, I get to eat whatever I want. I don't care that it's breakfast. Shut up, Dad.
How about some greens? You're not my real dad. You're a rat.
I don't have a dad. I never did. I don't care even. So
I would have loved to see the moment that Splinter walks away like Charlie Brown after he's told that he's not their real dad because he's a rat. And he's just like slinking away like the martial arts master that he is.
But what if all they hear, like we hear Splinter talking, but all they hear is want. They just do whatever they want. Hang 10.
All about body language.
Well,
they understand it.
If you listen to Keith and the Girl, you can tell whose suggestion this one is. It's exactly how Keith talks. He's the one confronting a lot of his daddy issues on the show right now. And I believe that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were one of his biggest influences, like in general in life. So
it's weird to say influence. I did take karate in high school. And I can tell you this Karate Kid TV show, it's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Everybody's dying every 5 seconds. Maybe stop the tournament. It's not good. These grown men. You want to talk about daddy issues? These grown fucking men. Hi, I'm 3 new kids. I want to beat up the other. Welcome to my dojo. Like, I don't know. Go to a bigger city. Prove yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like that has to be the biggest issue Reseda has ever seen. Like that, if there was like martial arts gang warfare happening in Reseda, I feel like more people would be getting involved.
Dude, it's the fucking Valley. If I am a studio executive or I'm a film director or producer in the Valley and I see all these kids doing flips and shit, I'm bringing my camera and I'm starting like a young stunt person's union in there. And I'm just making money on all of them. doing flips
Isn't that
and
Power
shit
Rangers? That's pretty much
yes.
what Power Rangers.
Time's
are,
up.
really.
Art supplies
I'm
down.
casting them all to be in my Power Rangers.
fucking pen down! The fuck is happening?
All right.
See the clock.
All right, folks, that is it. Now send all of your pieces of art in. Take a picture of it. Send it over to fartsmackdown@gmail.com. That's fartsmackdown with an F, because you guessed it, Art Smackdown was already taken.
Damn it! I was gonna ask.
I figured he wasn't. I figured he couldn't hear it. Figured he walked away. So
He's doing another show in the
Right.
kitchen.
oh, and if you guys want your art shown on Instagram, send your Instagram handle along with your piece of art, please.
I'll tell you if you should as we go. Okay.
That one's Instagram worthy. That one's crap. Keep it off.
That's what we like in a judge.
Do you think
We like-
anyone?
We like blatant scoring.
Do you think anyone had to Google Teenage Mutant Ninja?
Not this
Turtles
group.
at all?
No. This is a respectable group. They
Yeah.
get it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Maybe
thought I saw a
Splinter-
hand go up in the chat. Maybe we'll find out. Oh,
Maybe-
should we
maybe
bring in
somebody-
Jerome? Should we
yeah.
bring in Jerome?
Bring it in. All right. All right, here we go.
Yeah, our challenger this week, Jerome.
Hey,
Newsy.
Hi, howdy, how's it going?
Look how they do that, by the way.
Good.
Look at that. Look how clever. All the boxes, but the thing is there. I love it. I love
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah.
Dang, all the stuff all over the place.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
it
yeah.
took a long time of a lot of.
Oh, I've seen some. I've seen
yeah.
some.
Oh, was-
It took you a
while.
bit.
Took me a long
It took
time.
a bit. It took a little bit. Sometimes like there's pictures of your kids in the tub, and I'm like, you don't have to see the whole background of your computer, but I think you guys got to figure it out.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Newsy.
What's up? I got friends from high school in here. Well, I mean, Greg was my friend from the Philippines, right?
Hey,
Post high
Greg.
school, but still, he's here. High school
Okay.
friend, basically. What's up?
Awesome.
Shout out.
Got
What's up,
support
what's
all
up?
over the place.
G Fresh and Clean.
That's the one. Yeah. Oh, we went through some crazy shit in the Philippines. Anyways,
What'd you do, bro? Whoa!
You
What'd
can't
you
just say we
do,
went
bro?
through crazy shit and then just move on to the next thing here.
Come
Right?
on.
You
He
mentioned
killed the guy,
Guam
but he just
earlier.
made peace with it tonight.
it was like crazy. It was like watching high school kids at a bar in the Philippines because you could do that, and that was weird for me. And then their drivers would take them home because everyone had a driver and a maid back there. So it's pretty interesting.
No shit.
Fucking, oh, so interesting. I don't even
So
want to hear
very
more.
interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't even. I wouldn't either. We're here to talk about Ninja Turtles and that, right? Because
Yeah.
somebody was just like, I hope we didn't have to Google. I did. As many
Oh, yeah,
times as I've
that's
watched Ninja Turtles, I still need to like know what it looked like. Yeah.
But you knew what the Teenage Mutant Ninja. How many cartoon
Oh.
characters have you tattooed on your body?
Oh, cartoon characters. There's
It does
probably like
seem
4.
like that,
Mickey,
right?
Mickey Mouse. I got Ninja. I actually have. That's so funny. I have Teenage Mutant Ninja Squirtles tattooed on me.
Oh,
So
nice.
Fuck.
Wow.
they're Pokemon, but
Wow.
Ninja Turtles and all that kind of shit. So
Hybrid.
yes.
That
Hybrid.
just sounds
Yeah.
like a logo to a club or something. All right.
you should come by.
You
Come
should come
hang
by-
out.
yeah,
The
you should come by
Disney Ninja
Squirtles.
Squirtles. I don't
You
know.
have to wade through like green muck.
At best.
It's worth it. Trust me.
Oh, Newsy, I'm looking at your art.
Oh, I
Wow.
wanted to be a painter.
This is a
Aw.
t-shirt worthy right here. This is something I would absolutely wear.
I'm going to cry.
That's
You
funny.
get points given or taken away if you make me cry.
This Splinter only trained them to be weapons of violence. When you have
Yeah.
4 surprise, they're turtles that can talk.
Right.
They can be anything. You name them after painters,
Right.
so they can kill. So they can be
Oh.
artists of death. I don't think so.
Oh, 4 of
That's
them, right? Like one
They are
was
young men fighting an old men's war.
Ooh,
And
daddy
that's
issues
really-
much? This
Yeah,
isn't my fight.
Come on.
Okay,
Oh.
Keith, I think that's the depth that you asked for. I think-
that's depth. I asked for depth, and at first I saw a turtle, and I'm like, okay, he can look at a picture, draw something. This guy's fucking good. But then to make it so simple, stupid, and right, I wanted to be a painter, makes it the opposite.
And you can tell by my handwriting that it was literally in the last like
Yeah,
10
it's
seconds
it's
that I thought
horrible.
about this.
Oh, it's
So-
horrible. Yeah, yes, you wouldn't let them put that on Instagram until you corrected the bottom of it.
Right. Of course
I
not.
get that.
Honestly, I saw the writing and I thought you went to
English.
Like you just learned English.
I thought you were doing lettering recently, and this was so good.
Yes, the tortured soul. This is it's a little choppy, like Leonardo chops things down and stuff. So of course it's art. It's art.
Wow, layers. Layers.
Talk about
really
Picasso.
nailed-
Did you
really
talk about
nailed
Picasso?
the,
Indeed. When did you decide on the word painter? Like, was that a last minute thing? Like, it could be anything.
It was really the last minute. And I was
Nice.
like, well, their names are all painters, so it's like,
That's a
this
good
will
one.
make sense. And then I figured you guys would fill in the rest. And
Yeah, clever.
Yes,
Clever.
So you gave us the depth too. Wow.
you found the depth yourself.
Wow.
If we don't like your painting, we fucked up. You're
That's
like
the-
it.
You're a really good dad.
That's the best art.
Okay, I put that on my fridge. All right, what else we got?
I would send that to my dad. It's literally a cry for help to daddy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very nice.
I love it, and
Yeah,
I love
it's
how
a-
it got
that's a
smaller and
cuddly
then
tr-
bigger, and then it moves a little bit. Nice.
Yeah.
Whoa, the fuck?
Just like we do as people, right? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm becoming a bigger person. Oh,
Good story.
2 steps forward, 1 step back. That's all right.
More to love.
You can be a painter, Leonardo, if you are painting in Shredder's blood. That's my impression of Splinter from the movie.
Yes.
From the movie.
The second one.
The second one, 'cause I made a funny.
Yeah.
I make silly jokes after I sent you to kill people. Right? I'm confused.
With the swords.
Yeah.
Oh, reminds
Mamma
me
mia.
of Papa.
All right, Newsy.
Wonderful.
Well, this is it's like I said earlier. It's awesome to have you back. What is your you were here, for months when we were deep in the pandemic. Now we're back in, and you're back, and you've had experiences since then.
Oh yes.
What are your do you have any newfound strategies coming into this matchup?
I generally just practicing and getting more confident in my abilities. So I'm just bringing confidence to this game right now.
And then I'll Google shit and draw it, and that's what I figured
You
out.
know that's what I'm going to do. 100%.
Hell yeah. Well, right on. Well,
That's great.
Well,
I'm
we're
so excited. Yeah,
Go
I'm excited to switch it. So I'm sorry, Mark.
no, go ahead.
I'm just sputtering. I don't know. I'm excited when you are in one of the first few people. I don't know that I was around when you were around, and it's exciting to see your art now and see what you're going to do later.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That's all I had to say. I'm sorry, Mark.
No, all right. Well, Lizzie,
Yeah,
we're
we'll see you.
gonna send you back out, and we'll bring you back in for the masterpiece.
This was nice. More men saying they're sorry because they're interrupting and talking. That's cool. That's good.
That's all I do. I have a hard time on Zoom because you can listen, but the response and there's always going to be some sort of indecipherable delay.
Don't tell them
which
about the
makes it slow.
secret sauce. Everything's running smooth. They don't
Yeah.
know this.
Yeah, this is great. This is
It's all in
perfect.
your
It's
head.
exactly how it should be going.
Yeah.
Except when things get real big and real small, I'm going to talk about it. But other than that, nobody knows nothing.
Oh man.
All right.
Right.
Well, let's bring in our audience champion from last week,
Oh, yeah.
Audio Gabriel.
Audio Gabriel.
Audio Gabe.
Hey.
Oh yeah, Audio Game.
Audio Gabe.
Whatever his dad calls him.
Oh, good start.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, wow. This one we need bigger.
Yeah.
It's got words. Could somebody read that to me? Because I got weed eyes.
Can
Listen
the artist
to
read
your-
it?
Oh,
Can the
yes.
artist read it?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, they're good. Listen to your dad. Shut up. You're not the boss of me.
Oh, Gabe, I think you are muted.
And there's pizza.
I know,
you
I
guys
heard him.
noticing the pizza?
It's
I
just
heard
my
it, yeah.
mouth doesn't work. Someone read it great. They read it
Thank you.
well.
10 points for him. Thank you.
10 points for reading words. So yeah.
Tell me what's
so
happening. What's happening here,
What's
Audio?
up, guys? So I'm a dad, so this hit a little home.
And it
Ooh.
got sad.
All of my issues are by default daddy issues because they're mine.
All right, you won't fucking wash.
Deep
You
as
won't
fuck.
pick up your shit. A lot of issues.
It's all mine now. Even my sons are mine and my daughters are mine. So this is me walking up on the street, giving some advice to a stupid teenage turtle. Listen to your dad, man. And he's like, shut up. You're not the boss of me. And he sticks his head in his shell because that's the best part of being a turtle. Ironically, not something they ever really do a whole lot of, even though that's like probably the coolest superpower move a turtle has. So
Sure.
this is like, I don't know how deep you want me to get. It really just goes from stupid.
Go ahead.
If
Go
I
ahead.
could be a turtle,
okay.
I would just launch my shell at people. I would just duck inside and just use my legs, push up, and just like throw my back.
Well,
Wow, Phil,
in-
you would die day one. I don't know how to
Yeah,
break
yeah,
that
no,
to
I'd be
you.
a terrible
Yeah.
turtle. That's why I'm
No, in the first movie they do that. I think it's Raphael maybe who sits on his back and they spin him around.
Yes.
A bunch of people and wins the fight that way. So
Yeah.
But they don't do it again.
He has
do
swords.
they?
Well,
No,
they're not hacky. They're fucking turtles.
Also, we learned about, not being mean to animals, and PETA was probably on top of their game around that time. So you don't want to fuck with the wrong people. It's important. Yeah.
And
They have to,
We have
like,
to empower turtles.
They also have to be like, please stop pouring toxic waste on turtles.
Or please continue to. We have superpowers now. We're turtles who can talk. So that's how it got extra deep. There was like, vaxxed, unvaxxed. What do we do? Not everybody knows the science behind everything, so it gets confusing.
I'd be mad if I was like a raccoon, but I knew the turtles and they didn't tell me about the ooze. Yeah, I'd be a little pissed off. Man.
Yeah, that's
Give me the
that's-
option,
That's
yeah.
rude of them.
Is there
Right.
something in the picture with Splinter being there? That of course, he's their dad in the way. Is there something to that, or just to put things into perspective?
I think he's just not really their dad, which you said before, but he's just kind of looking like, yo, man, I don't got to say nothing.
Yeah, you're too
Oh,
much.
extra
like-
deep. Father figure,
Yeah,
almost literally.
that's a good one. That's how I'm a stepdad right now.
He doesn't even have to say anything.
Yeah, you just stand there.
like, shut up.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like all he
Good.
really did was keep them alive, feed them pizza, and train them to kill his sworn enemy.
All
I mean,
things-
that's basically all dads ask of us. So I think this is
Honestly,
really
yeah.
accurate.
It's
Spot
all-
on.
It's all I'm pushing as a dad, and it's pretty much everything that child services doesn't want me to do. I think it's the definition of a bad dad.
I like the
Pretty
edge
much.
in your
Yes.
drawing.
Yeah,
Yes,
well,
I can
yeah.
sense that.
Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
he's like a couch potato dad.
yeah.
He's kind of
You
Gotta let himself go there a little bit.
You're gonna get,
Yeah. And
Also,
I like the drawing is so crude, Gabe, because who has the fucking time? You're a dad.
I got 3 minutes, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Also, I ordered pizza. It's on the floor now.
yeah.
What is
Yeah.
there left to say?
Yeah.
What can I say? Clean up
Who
your
throws-
room
Chaos.
again?
Who throws
Whatever.
furniture in the sewer? Who throws furniture in the sewer? What did they fucking do this whole
Oh,
time?
what if it was you
Mhm.
as you were yelling from the street?
What if it was me? What if the next thing I did was throw them a sofa?
And
What
an
if-
IKEA card.
What
Yeah.
if the initial person talking is really God?
Oh,
Drew, he could be.
Yeah.
He's the dreamer. He dreamed this up,
See, that's the thing. God doesn't exist, and listening to your father 100% doesn't exist either.
Oh.
Boom! Extra layers, layers upon
Layers,
layers, a
layers,
chocolate
layers.
cake of layers,
Yeah.
ganache on top. Come on.
God wasn't a great dad. I mean,
He
God,
wasn't. Abraham
Hey,
had to take his
son.
kid up a mountain and
Yeah.
go like, hey, why don't you kill your son? Like, just because I said so. And he's like, I love you so much. Please don't make me do it. I do not consent.
Yeah.
I do not consent. And he's like,
bro. I was just kidding.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Hey, everybody's kidding. You're kidding. I'm kidding. We're all kidding.
it would
Oh,
have
we're
been, it
kidding.
would have been a lot better if
Ever.
God had used
Everyone's kidding.
nunchucks. Like if he was like, you have to take your son up and kill him with nunchucks. And
another
Yeah.
you
layer.
take your brothers with you and use the bow staff and the sai and the katana blade.
I
Just like
actually
the
think that that's
fuckers
the
did.
secret code message that I got from your drawing. So we just uncovered another layer that I know you intended. I can
Oh, yeah.
see it in your drawing.
But I picture nunchucks as the one thing the dad didn't study and just keeps. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus. You'll not fucking die.
In
All
this
right, kids,
picture,
hold on.
what Splinter's saying to him is, "Oh, you're 32. That's a good year. You're 30 is good. I need you to do something for me. You're gonna have to betray your other brother, and then he'll die." For me. For
But I'm
me.
sure-
Just so you could be let into the gates of not the sewer. I don't know.
I'm sure you get a special coat for that, for betraying your brother. I heard somewhere in the Bible there's like a
You get
rainbow
30
coat.
virgins in a coat.
Pieces of
Yeah.
silver or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like
The
that, Gabe.
Technicolor dream coat.
Yeah.
When you he's taking his arms in two, of course. So
Yeah.
at that point, you have to debate: do I take in the legs? Is this the only piece of paper you worked on? And is there something to that where you were nervous? Like, what do I do? Do I keep the legs?
It takes
Or
too
did
much-
you run out of time and you said the head is and the arms are in, but you didn't have time to draw the head and the arms, which
know,
is
it just-
also another layer.
It's another layer. I just didn't have time to suck his legs in. I'd already drawn them.
Okay.
And so it would have taken another 3 minutes to have gone in and sucked his
Oh,
legs.
So,
I see the animation took longer than the drawing. Of course. Technical shit is always
Took
pretty
me 2
hard.
minutes to erase everything. It was really a shit show there.
he's a definitive eraser. He doesn't
Yeah.
erase like we erase. You know,
Like God. You know?
love it.
So much depth, really. I
Yeah.
think make it deep definitely happened here.
Mm.
I mean, it's a black and white drawing, and we saw so much color. So cheers to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love that.
Thank you.
Way to end on a positive.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. We'll cover some more dark ground.
I don't
We
think
just
it's-
name good TV shows. Like, how do we end nicely?
I bet God is about as real as the Ninja Turtles are. I
Yes.
bet that's probably the
Oh, bonus points for
This
saying
show's-
deep shit.
This show's controversial.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just got real.
Is
We're
is that going to
fucking
be
around.
your approach today, Gabe?
Yeah.
Or do you have
What?
anything
Not
up your sleeve? today?
believing in the Ninja Turtles?
We're trying to trick these two. What do you think?
Yeah. My strategy today are nunchucks. And hopefully the kids don't wake up in the middle of the night.
But like as an artist, like for nunchucks for you, is it just 2 pens tied together, and you can sort of switch in between?
You know what? I just don't
That's a
believe that
great
nunchucks
idea.
are a real thing. Like, who survives figuring that shit out?
My
I mean, I just-
my dad's best friend Alexander, who taught him nunchucks, was really good at them, but I don't think he ever used them in a fight. I
Your
don't know
dad's
how he
friend
did it.
taught your dad nunchucks?
Yes,
But that's
But
it.
they were
Like, no other part of the martial art. Just
I'm
the
sure.
weapon.
And he was one of those weird guys who would like to go to flea. He would sell at a flea market, and his like van was real rusty, and inside there were pictures of women, but also he just had random bric-a-brac.
Bill, I got a lot of things to break to you about this dude that you're telling us about.
Right.
Let's-
I mean,
I'm glad you're sitting. Let's have a talk.
yeah, he.
By the way,
He definitely-
nunchucks, like every time you hit the other person, you kind of, it really looks like
you're
you're
gonna
hurting
hit yourself.
And
Yeah,
here's the
yeah.
thing.
Wait it out. I waited
think-
out.
I think that's what nunchucks actually means in English. It means getting cracked in the fucking head.
You know what? I believe it.
Yeah.
I like that Phil was like, he learned these nunchucks and he never used it. Phil, that's good news. When do you want him to take it out and use it? What scenario did you see him coming into where he's like, I'm glad I learned nunchucks. Here we go.
I just.
By the
wanna
way,
be
you're
there to
grounded.
See them used. Like I don't care how they're used. I mean, I just want to see how it works. Because in movies it doesn't matter, like because it'll just work in movie physics. But like in real life, what's the application? That was just what Kid
Yeah.
Phil wanted to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can only choreograph half of the dance. You
You
just
ever
hope that
see-
the other person lands.
Really
There's
hard
a
to
fake-
dance with nunchucks. Yeah.
There's a fake video of Bruce Lee doing nunchucks with ping pong balls. But I like that when I'm in a fight, I do ping pong balls against them. I do the other side. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, because you do karate, right?
I took karate in school. and,
Yeah, he does karate as much as he plays the guitar behind him.
I'm just telling you, Karate Kid is fake, and a lot of people lip sync.
All
okay?
Keith knows is he got a multicolor belt and he was pleased.
Oh yeah,
He got out of his house for a few hours,
yeah.
pretended to kick some shit.
They're
and
like, "Do you
came
want to do
home.
a tournament?" I'm like, "The furthest one." Anyway, I made up daddy issues, and it's okay.
Oh man. Well,
Thanks,
excellent.
Audio.
Yeah, thanks, audio.
Thanks, Gabriel.
Got it,
Be
guys.
gone.
Thanks.
Yeah,
All right.
it's time to bring out our
We gotta bring out
the greatest
champ.
artist in the world.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Miss Haley Raphael.
Everybody ready?
Oh,
Raphael, like a Ninja Turtle.
Hey,
Ah.
Is it a family
Exactly.
photo?
Oh my goodness.
It's a
This is
family
rigged.
photo.
and you have one of those robes.
Yeah, I really
Yeah.
do. And I feel like I took this 3-minute challenge to a really different place.
Okay.
Excellent. We
All
like
right.
taking trips.
I never said the word turtle. I'll tell you that. But go ahead.
You want me to walk you? I can walk you
Please.
through it.
Please.
Yes.
Please.
Okay, so
Yes.
basically, it's the 4 Ninja Turtles as toppings
Hit
on
me,
a
Daddy.
single piece of pizza.
Okay.
And they all have different daddy issues. So one of them is saying, "Hit me, daddy." I'm Raphael. I'm the one on the left in horror. And then as you see, there's a key of terms. So if you look at figure A, if you go to the key of terms, that would be a
Yes.
ball gag. And then figure B, that would be a dildo.
Okay.
And then figure C is on his phone, and that would be a grinder subscription.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay. I thought it was going to be each of their issues, but it's not. It's really
I
just,
just-
a thing really
I took it to
plugging
the
them
daddy
up.
place. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So this is
Wait,
the
are those
result of
issues?
daddy issues
So
for some.
For some.
I
There's
like
one.
how I love how so pro Raphael this illustration is, because Raphael seems to be the cynic, the one who's also willing to be like, that's bullshit. While everybody else is, they have their own.
Yeah.
Did you have to
yeah,
look
yeah.
up who is which color? Or did
Because you're
did
not
you know?
close.
I don't think I knew. I just picked 4 different colors, but I do think Raphael's the red one.
You did
I
good.
think
You
you're
just
right,
did
yeah.
brown instead of
Zach,
purple,
yeah.
but you got it.
But there's color in here. I like the ball gag. So I like the S&M idea. And I wonder where you drew that from.
Like her asshole? What do you mean? It's not that bad.
Oh no, I mean like where's the inspiration of a ball gag?
Oh.
Wow,
Oh.
okay, double
Yeah.
entendre.
Oh, if I had to time
You know
machine, I'd
what?
leave
Like-
Hitler alone just so we can go back
Like
for a second.
personally, I'm like very sensitive about my teeth, and I'm paranoid about my teeth breaking. So I personally don't have experience with a ball gag.
Mhm.
But like I just drew it from like daddy, like when people say,
Oh, you know.
hit me daddy, call
know.
me daddy,
Right.
like a guy being a daddy. I like derived all of the objects from there per se.
Yeah, so more daddy than daddy.
Yeah, more like daddy, yeah, than
Hi,
father or
daddy.
dad or dad.
Thank you, daddy.
Is there anything to the famed turtle dick that affects this art in any way?
This is new to me. What is turtle dick?
It's
Yeah,
new to me
turtle dick?
either. I just have to assume there's tiny penises on these turtles, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
it's all
Weird
comparative,
sound.
but
Don't they have a
you know,
cloaca?
one's a rat. Do they
Yeah.
have is that a disease? What's that?
Gesundheit. Yeah.
Well, I think that if they're popping out of the pizza, I can only assume that they're just hanging from the slice of pizza.
Right.
Oh.
There's a video called Turtle Has Sex with Shoe or something like that. And it climbs on top of the shoe and it's humping, but it's like this little dick thing is coming out the top and it keeps making these sounds like
Right.
You know
It's
why?
very
Because
upsetting.
it has a ball gag, and that's
Yeah.
the sound you could make with a ball gag.
It's really gross. It's really good. And it gets longer and longer the more it's like getting into it. Why I watched it to the end is it's troubling.
Some of us need to watch our porn to the end. It's okay how long you take.
Yeah,
Did
it
the
was like
shoe
7
get
minutes.
pregnant though? That's what I want to know.
I hope so. There was only one of it.
Was
Right.
I hope
Was
to
the-
God that the Kara's mom Jan Sketches is watching. This is
was the
phenomenal.
pizza drawn first or after? Because that, never mind the shape of it. I'm curious what city that's from. For being
I don't
New
know.
York.
It's not New York. It's from an alternate
Okay.
universe. Where
Is it a metaphor or is it's really that big? You're saying?
I think that the pizza was my last thought.
Okay, that's
Like,
what I.
you know what?
Yeah.
Like, they're tiny. They look like.
No, I
little-
heard you. We believe you.
Can you tell? I mean,
Well, that
That's
ball
great.
gag doesn't draw itself.
Oh,
that's true.
you don't just have that lying around either. That's by
There-
that for
I happen to always like Raphael the most, and maybe that's something I should tell my therapist. But I do like that he's the one that is like, the fuck, guys, already. What is this?
I do
I
like-
enjoyed that. Happened to be him.
I like that for the artist, this seems to be a Rorschach test of sorts. Like
Right.
because you only have 3 minutes, so you have to start drawing the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah,
So now we know more about you guys.
Probably. And like weirdly, I actually don't have daddy issues. If anything, I have mother issues, but
It's probably
That's for another.
parental issue at this
Right.
time, you know, like now we're equal opportunity. You made me like this.
right. Or I don't like this part of myself because you told me I couldn't.
Mm.
You
I
guys
like
Not
need
to
a.
get deep, but I'm just saying.
You have to get deep. It's part of the thing.
I
part of
think
the art.
Mark, you have to have like a therapist be part of this, but they can only jump in for like 2 seconds. Just go like, Haley's wrong with that feeling at first, and then that's it. That like just jump in and be like,
Keith,
I know what the pizza is.
Is that what your therapist is telling you, that your
Yeah.
feelings are wrong?
Yeah. You might be
I
going to the wrong
like that. I'm
therapist.
like, tell me when I'm right and wrong. Tell me if I don't leave with some kind of pithy statement at the end of a therapist meeting. You wasted my time. Like time takes time. Perfect. See you later.
Bye. There is a kind of therapy though that tells you you're wrong. It tells you your
I like
thoughts
it.
are wrong. CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. It tells you when your thoughts are like incorrect or catastrophic, or I'm like, that's every thought I ever
What is it? CPT?
CBT.
CBT, cognitive behavioral
Behavioral
therapy.
And they tell you, then they're like, you have a tiny cock. You're wrong. And
That's exactly what they say. They
Okay.
go
Yeah.
right. They're like, your penis and the turtle's penis are the
I
Let's
love the
remember that
progression.
this is Keith's prompt, and it
I
comes
know.
from
I love
Keith's
the
head.
progression it's
Yeah.
taken.
no, we're a team.
I will say you said at first you were like, I kind of went out there for this. I saw the piece and I saw the smudges on it, and I thought instantly, I was like, she dragged it through the sewer. She like ran out during the 3 minutes,
Oh.
She'll do
dragged it
that.
on the street, and came back.
That's where
Man.
they did live, right?
In the
Yes.
sewer.
The sewer,
The
yeah, in New York
sewer,
City.
yeah.
So
Well,
then, yes,
New
I
York
did
rent
that.
is high.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably. I mean, if it's in like I don't know Chelsea, they're probably paying like $3,000 for a space this big.
Yeah,
I know
Keith,
they
when
actually
you
had
live,
some pretty sweet digs. Like I wish I could have lived in their
Yeah.
sewer area. It was
Yeah, and, like,
cool.
in the second movie, they find like an abandoned train terminal, which somehow like
Yeah.
isn't already littered with homeless people, like that already claim it.
It has electricity and like
No, they just killed
yeah.
them all.
Yeah.
They just
Oh,
cleaned
yeah.
it out.
I love
we don't
That's
see
what
that
this
part
was
of the
really
story.
about. Shredder
Yeah,
just
we don't
wanted
see
to
that
kill all the
part of the
homeless.
story.
Shredder
at
was
the
in
New
league with
Yorkers.
Giuliani.
You're talking about this like it's prime real estate. This is how sad we are. That's terrible.
Yeah.
What's the
Like,
rent
what
in
is
the
that?
sewer?
Yeah.
We got to go underground.
500 square feet. That's gotta be 3,500 on the
Uh-huh.
east side. Yeah, absolutely.
And
goddamn,
you
it's
share
better
a
than Hell's
bathroom.
Kitchen.
An original Art Deco design.
Oh,
You're,
yeah.
you're all
all
talking
original.
about Secret of the Ooze. I don't remember that. I read the book, but they
See-
changed up some things.
They made it bigger because in the first one, it's like anyone's first New York apartment. It's cramped. It's got some dramatic turns that you don't need,
Mhm.
and it's also like it's not a lot of room. It's just a
I
lot of
see.
hallway.
That's
a
why
hallway.
Raphael was getting agitated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
You
Who,
live with
Haley
four
or
other dudes.
Raphael?
Right.
Are they different? I mean, that's the thing we have to ask at this point, right?
I know
Mm.
that you do like to use your space quite a bit in your art. Last week you did a fun. You found a bunch of objects in your apartment and created a display.
I saw
What's
it,
your
yeah.
what's your approach going into today's show? It's your third challenge.
Jesus.
You're
This
on.
is-
I'm honestly shocked. This is how I'm viewing it. It's like I'm an ad agency and everyone's a client and they're coming to me and they're like, I need A,
Mm.
B, and C. And I'm thinking, okay, it may not be the best artist in the world. Ironic, I know, but I need to fulfill the needs of the clients.
I like it.
Mm.
And
Does
that's
it
how
ever
I
sick? Some of these I know some graphic artists, and it sickens them sometimes, the things for money they have to draw, let's say. As you draw this sometimes, at any point, where are you like, I know what they want, but it kind of sickens me. But here, I'll drag this piece of paper in the sewer. Does that ever happen?
I've enjoyed all the challenges. so
Okay.
We'll see how it goes tonight.
Ryan
Keith
Osmosis
needs
in the chat.
validation. Did you like my suggestion? I'm asking for you.
Yeah, Ryan Osmosis says she's the Don Draper of Art Smackdown. So at any point, she could go to California and get lost for a few days and come back with like the best commission for the next one.
Right. And then I'm going to think of a Coca-Cola commercial.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, talk about daddy issues.
Oh.
Don Draper.
Don Draper's he's a Raphael type.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think Don
definitely.
Draper could be anyone's daddy and no one would be complaining.
Hello.
I would love to
Hello.
see the turtles like in Mad Men, like they become ad execs in the
They all
60s.
sort of fit a profile. Like Leonardo would definitely be like, I mean, I just see him as Pete Campbell, like thoroughly inoffensive, but just kind of a, but I did all the rules, you know.
But everything that they try to pitch is about pizza.
Yeah.
What do people want? They want freedom. Freedom to eat pizza. They want pizza. What is pizza? Pizza is freedom.
It's called the carousel.
God, now I want pizza.
Now yeah, I know. I'm like, pepperoni.
A little Raphael on top.
Raphael.
All right, well, let's all go dream of pizza and start. And we'll see you in a bit. Hey,
That was fantastic.
See you
Thank
later,
you.
all right. Wow, those are awesome.
Those are great.
Wow, what a start.
Yeah.
I'm psyched.
All right. Yeah, very excited to see what the next thing is because I know what the Masterpiece Challenge is. I was just emailed it and I'm about to reveal it.
Yes, indeed.
All right, everybody. Challengers, take a second, gather your things, and the Masterpiece Challenge is a pillow fight in hell. You have 20 minutes. Go
Yeah,
now.
Pillow fight in hell.
A pillow
Yes,
fight in hell.
yes,
now,
indeed.
Pamda, what's your thinking going into this, and what do you mean?
God damn, that's a good question.
It is. I wish we asked Keith that because I don't know. I am actually the worst at this because if you throw something at me, I will tell you. Like I'm like how Mrs. Doubtfire got her name. You know, it's like tissue box with water on top, but smoking.
But
A
there's
pen
purpose in that. You
playing
know?
with a mouse that has lighter issues.
But it's a good way to live because you know that's just the messages you're receiving. You're just transferring it out for
letting it
other
in.
people. Yeah.
Yes.
You're
Yeah, yeah,
receiving
yeah.
and you're sending. Like so, you know, in this case now, what's your idea of hell? What's hell to you? I know everybody
See,
has.
This
Yeah,
is
are you
where I
currently
thought
in it?
this is where I thought the artist came in. So okay, I think part of it because
If it turns out there's no tits.
so it a lot of things that I was looking at my toss away ideas. A lot of things that I think were even coming through my head or that I was thinking about were like rainbows and nice things. And I'm like, no, that's always what I do. And I thought like draw me, but like I'm the devil. Yeah, edgy. So I would throw my lollipop ideas a curve. And so pillow fight in hell is where it landed.
I like it.
was
What were
I like
other
it.
suggestions? What were
Okay,
other ideas? I mean,
I
you had?
was gonna have you draw what my parents' face would look like if they were proud of me.
Oh my
Or I was gonna ask you to draw peace on earth, but since I thought both of those were too impossible, I went with a different way.
Talk about layers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought of human shawarma. Thought maybe that
Oh.
would be good.
Oh.
Psychedelic ninjas. So funny that
I like
came
that.
up.
I like that.
Me as a BoJack Horseman character, but that's really because that's just my dream. Me as a joint, so you could see the narcissism growing here.
Guarantee everything you're saying right now, somebody's going to incorporate at least one or two of these things.
Yes.
To work because that's just how our audience is.
I don't know why I wrote
If you were
this.
a BoJack,
Uh-huh.
oh, I want to ask, if you were a BoJack Horseman character, would you be a human or would you be an animal?
I would want to be an animal because I'm already a human, you know. So like, so any character in any cartoon, I'd be human me cartoon of whatever that show was. But what they do to the animals in that show and how they incorporate that animal's actual traits with their human traits it's so good. It's in the art, in the background. So if you're not watching, like, you're missing it because it's not even part of the main story. They'll just throw in animal human jokes in the back, and it's such a good show.
Mhm.
I'm picturing
I
an
agree.
artist right now. It's like, what? You just wasted 3 seconds. Come on. Sorry, Phil, you were saying?
I love that show because it really it cuts to the quick of like mental illness in a way that if it just had featured humans and was live action, it would be heavy-handed and difficult to sit through. But because it's like, horses and skunks and, the underwater episode, it deals with it in a nice spoonful of sugar type of fashion.
Yeah, I think it's also a lot of dealing with addiction stuff where, and a lot of like, this is the person that we would demonize, but we also glorify that person, similar to like any other main character on a TV show or a movie. We just kind of like lift them up, then tear them down. But even as we tear them down, we still are admiring them all the way. They're still getting all of our attention. They're still getting all of our love in a way, even when we're yelling at them. And then, the whole like, now, all right, let's get deep. So anyway, then when people go cancel culture, they get their biggest tour ever with a mic in their hand. They say, what can I say? And I'm like, you're saying all of it and you're amplified and recorded. So what can you say? All the words coming out of your mind. Draw that.
Yeah.
So instead you went with pillow fight
in hell.
Cancel culture is a lot like the game. Like, because if you don't say it, it's not. But if you say it, it's cancel culture. They summon it. Like the idiots that say, "I'm getting canceled because of cancel culture." They're summoning it for their benefit, while complaining about it.
I mean, that's a lot of credit. And of course, well deserved. They deserve all the credit. Yes, of course. But yeah, it's like, oh, they're so smart that they're drawing up their own drama to get their own fake cancellation, to get their own PR tool. Oh, on BoJack, they call it you get a forgivey, and you go on an apology tour, like a literal apology tour. And at the end, there's a forgivey, or in the middle, there's a forgivey, and then it's just, you're good to go.
I love that.
Anyway, I'm here to apologize for what I am to be sorry for.
These guys really confused you. You think it's your fault?
Yeah, I'm ready for the next step in my career. I hear if you apologize, you move up the ladder. I am very sorry.
Oh God, we're like the worst CBT therapists on the. Like, you're wrong. It's your fault. Meme Cherry in the chat asked, but what animal is Hemda though?
Mimi Cherry, that is a good question. Why don't you answer that? I feel like you have something in mind. I've been told I have little raccoon hands, so if that helps.
Oh, interesting.
Meme Cherry wrote a bird of some sort because of the singing.
I was gonna say an owl.
Why?
You're wise. They kind of sing like that. Ooh, that's a note. I can't do it. If I could do it, Zoom would have like cut me off. So I can't really do that.
What animal would you be, Keith?
Hate to say it, a big fat penis.
Nice.
What did you say?
The beast.
Probably a horse.
They have a phallic
Definitely
nose,
going to hell.
Yeah. He's in the pillow fight.
Yeah. Who would be in the pillow fight in hell?
Hitler, obviously. He's always the first one to show up. Everybody's
That'd
like, "Oh, here he comes."
Yeah.
He's always the first kid to show up at the sleepover.
I wait at the bar. It's like, Hitler, goddammit. That's not the point.
People
Orion
trying to
627
discover
said,
their inner child.
"Thank you, Mrs. Satan, for inviting me again."
Orion 67 said Keith would be a bear.
Be a bear, sure.
Yeah.
Holding a beer.
Sure. What I think is going on is somebody's being funny, and Kenda's doubling on it. That I wasn't raised properly in my high school, and I don't know certain words that really look the same. I wasn't taught properly, and so I would confuse bear and bear. But now I'm a pro.
No,
I'm
he's
a
not.
pro. A bear's in the woods picking. Yes, I am. Kind of watch this. A bear's walking in the woods picking up a bear. What comes by? What's coming by? It's got to be a bear. Can't be a fucking bear. A bear's something a bear drinks. Thank you.
And can he listen with his ears with the air flowing?
Oh, fuck off!
That's just what he needs to do before he pees. So.
God damn it. I hate when she does that one.
That's a good one.
This is Let's turn this into a spelling bee.
Oh God,
You
then
can
I'm
spell
dead.
'em.
No, he gets. That's how he says them now. We make him spell it. He's gotten really sharp.
They laugh at me and not my teachers. I can name every one. I'll hand you
Every
your
teacher?
book. Call them, yeah.
It's like the beginning of that Biggie song. This is dedicated to all my teachers who told me I'd never amount to something, to nothing. Yeah. And it's like, wow, how many teachers? Apparently, I bet Biggie could name them all too. All the people who called the police when he was doing stuff with drugs, when he was just trying to feed his
Yeah,
daughter.
now they're all in hell.
Having a pillow fight.
Wow.
A
A lot of holograms in hell.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure.
We get to
you
see when the
gotta-
artists start over and like the papers they wasted.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah, just
I want to see those.
chucking them in the bin.
Yeah.
You got to reckon with the fact that like a lot of celebrities are in hell. If there is a concept of hell, a lot
Well,
of people,
if hell is the fun that they promised, yes, of course.
I like
yes.
that we talked about turtles and all this bullshit, and you're like, let's just do please, guys, can we pretend there's a hell just for the sake of this?
I know. It's just I'm trying not to get canceled. If I say there isn't actually a hell, then I gotta get canceled. Cancel culture.
We're at
Let me
the
just
10-minute mark.
I got
All right.
canceled. Let me quickly log back in. All right, I'm back.
I'm gonna take
whatever
about
the
5
fuck
seconds
I
on
want.
Twitter and think about it and talk to someone and work on myself for 5 seconds.
But what
Okay,
if
back.
there was a hell, Phil?
Yes. What if there was a hell? And the compromise in hell with this pillow fight is, where's Waldo?
Oh shit!
Yes.
You had what you had, and there's a bonus to it right now. Where's
Yeah.
Waldo?
Where's Thank you.
Oh man.
Mark, what's the art coming in looking like?
Yeah.
From the Teenage Mutant Daddy Issues.
All right, so here are the audience submissions from Teenage Mutant Daddy Issues. First off, we got Ryan Osmosis.
Yeah.
What happened?
Ryan, osmosis. We're taking from
Oh.
the audience now.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
So this is and here
Now
it
we're
is.
looking at it.
There's a description that came along with it. Does anyone truly believe that rats and the turtle story? Raphael is obviously the angry turtle baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see that.
Yeah.
I see that.
He's so mad about this.
And so
And what is
that's
it-
where babies come from.
What does it say? Oh, that's what it says. Okay. That's funny.
Like, yeah, I feel like Raphael never wants to be in these scenarios.
Are they all incels?
I like the karate gi on this
Yeah.
dude.
Mhm, mhm.
Very good.
It hangs low. It hangs low.
Yeah.
It does. Well, he's
Gi.
a cool guy.
Yeah.
His name is fucking Splinter. Okay? Get
It's
real.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And his
Sorry.
fingers look like splinters. That's good.
He's got. He's also got the
could get a
Polly
splinter.
Walnuts point when he's explaining. That's where babies come from. You hear, Tom? I told them that's where babies come from.
Oh, we got daddy issues. Raphael's like, our apartment's so fucking small.
Maybe that's a robe and it's like daddy's robe. You know?
Ugh. Ugh.
It is a shorty robe.
Don't yuck somebody's yum, you know?
You could hear. You
Mm.
could hear, Kenda. If I could
What?
talk about canceling, you can cancel these.
I could
fucking perverts.
yuck this. I feel like.
Yeah, look at this. It's a horrible family
But
of
I
turtles.
Well,
love
maybe
that you
that's
can-
part of your yum.
It's true.
So I'm not going to yuck it.
Fair.
If movies and television have taught us anything, it's that anything is justifiable if you put it under the category of karate training.
Right.
Mm.
True.
Right.
You can put it in the montage, and they'll never talk about it
Another movie secret: when something is so unbelievable, a character can go, "Well, that was fucking crazy."
again.
Then you can move on. Just let me know. I know.
Orion 627 says the turtles look like basketballs.
They look like basketballs.
Yeah,
They
I
do a
see
little
that.
bit, but you could tell who each and every one of them is. Like we know Raphael's in the back. The one without a mouth is Michelangelo. The one with the mouth open is Donatello, and then the one who's just stoically accepting where babies come from is Leonardo.
Leonardo
Wow.
would do that. That I agree.
He'll
That's
just do it.
Leonardo.
Yeah.
I love that we're with historians of the Ninja
Mhm.
Turtle family. I didn't know that we were walking into such a room.
You know,
I feel safe.
Michelangelo came to my birthday party.
Congrats.
I think that might have been me. I did kids parties, and I showed up a couple times as a Ninja Turtle. One time, very cute. The parents were bringing the kids to New York, and the kids always associated New York with the Ninja Turtles. So they were like, "We're gonna take them to a pizzeria. Can the turtles show up?" Which was such a cute idea. And here's how I ruined it. I was also a child. I was a teenager, and I might have been tired from whatever I did the night before, and I put the shell on backwards. Now, all of those other things were an excuse. I think I just didn't know which side was which. And I came out, and the kids were like, "Hey, you have it on wrong." And I was like, "Oh, you don't know what I look like." And then the
Yeah.
parents were like,
I was just in a
"You
fight.
leave, we'll tip you." And
Just
everything.
leave. Just
Okay.
get the fuck
I
out
think
of
we found him this animal, a backward facing turtle.
Yeah, whatever it is, make it upside down.
Inhale. This is like full rotation.
So
That's where Keith got the owl thing from. Something was rotating.
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
at the Michelangelo that showed up to my birthday party was my uncle Jimmy, who did costume stuff. And so he, you do the whole dance and you do like ninja calisthenics. And so we're doing all these stretches, and he ended with taking his mask and rotating it 360 degrees. But I thought it was hilarious.
Well, you're a
But
bad
everyone-
person.
I know. But then you could see all the children around me, my friends, my age, were like,
Yeah, you ruined Santa.
I didn't mean
You're
to.
going
I
to
didn't
hell,
tell him to
focus
do
out.
it. I thought it was, it's fair.
But you know what? Kids are so
I didn't know
dumb.
it was him.
Like they could say to him, "Do you have it on backwards?" She could make it right, and they'd be like, "Oh my god, it's you!" Like they're so
Like
stupid.
you could reset exactly.
Yeah, and you do this in front of the face. That's like the Men in
The
Black,
black
thing.
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? That's a good idea. I think it might have been better than my idea to hang my head in shame and leave. Or do some Karate Kids where the parents were like, "Okay, this is embarrassing. You can go now." It's like, I'm doing extra. Come on.
True.
Who wants some
Oh, you
pizza?
had sad,
Yeah.
Yeah, that
sad
was great.
turtle.
Yep.
Kids
Top
are
performer.
puppies.
Like 2 decades ago, Henda got me into these kids' parties also. And this is when I realized how dumb these children are.
Why does he act like I got him into some gang? You know
No,
what I mean?
they paid,
Dude,
and I appreciate
dude,
it very
mascot
much.
work is a gang. People get real weird about
People
that.
get real
Fair.
into it.
But there
It's
were
it.
some scary times. I showed up in a costume. I was Spider-Man, and I'm a little tall. And it's such against my dick and balls. And you can see like my belly button because the 2 parts can't touch. And I'm like, what the fuck? I think
He
they
was
wanted to do
once-
what Henda was saying. Here's money. Get out.
Yeah. It's embarrassing sometimes. He once had a party at a park, and he was Elmo, and he's changing in the public bathroom and got robbed.
Somebody stole my shit, and then I found him behind like an house kind of thing. And I'm like holding the one guy's arm. I got him in a full half Nelson, and then the other kid. They're both kids, like 18, but I can't tell. And then the other kid's like, "I don't have your stuff." I'm like, "I'm gonna break his arm. Give me the phone." And then
And
gives
he
me
was
the back.
still half an Elmo. So here's
Yeah.
Elmo in the park.
Yeah, I was changing in the bathroom.
You're the
and that's
mask
when they
on,
stole it.
And like,
Not
mascot
the
is a
mask,
t-shirt?
but the rest.
Did you
So
keep
I'm
the Elmo
shit's
voice?
open.
Give him my fucking shit.
I'm on the happy.
We laugh at it now, but he had to carry all that stuff, run to the train, like a movie, get on the train.
Oh,
as
a
it's-
dude, and one of the parents ran after me. A dad ran after me with like his buddies. Well, he had a pipe. He's walking. He had like a pipe, and he's like, I hear you're come over, Elmo. I want to talk. I hear you're fighting with my kid. Let's just talk. And I'm like, I think we're good. Just walking until we all start running. So that's what she got me into.
Here's the last audience submission.
Yes.
Love it.
We got 2 minutes left, artists. We got 2 minutes left. This is from Schwartz and Merck.
Turd bird.
I love
Wow.
flipping the turd bird.
The turd bird.
I love that it's obviously Raphael in
Yes.
5 different
Mm.
ways. He has a drinking problem now, but that's my buddy.
Oh, and Dad is telling him, "Be careful, son," and he's like, "I get to do whatever I want."
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's all
Yeah.
in here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this gives off more Archer type of vibes too. Like Raphael has truly got the Sterling Archer thing going on in this particular. He's
Yeah.
got the size, he's just going as far as he can.
Mm.
With
And
that.
this is crazy artistic talent
great
too.
Yeah.
physique on him.
Except like he's got a little bit of a beer gut. Just a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
bit.
Well, he's
Yeah.
got the beer helmet on. What do you
Yeah.
expect? Come
I
on,
mean,
stop
I can't
can't
do
stop
what he
eating.
can do, but
Guys
yeah,
partying.
I can't
I
stop
mean, we
eating.
all have coping mechanisms. His is
Yeah.
he can't stop eating.
1
His
minute left,
is-
artists.
His is he can't stop eating, and he's using the family ironing board as a skateboard.
Yeah, they don't have
Use
enough
what you
money
can.
to afford it. Yeah.
You're in the sewer. You grabbed a half a skateboard and you put some wheels on from some other thing, and
Right.
you made this
Right.
thing.
That's
Jeez,
what he's
the
mad
hell?
about. He's like, we're Ninja fucking Turtles. I'm not saying to steal shit, but we can have a couple bucks here and there for saving the world.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I like that. And a big fan of Third Bird, of course. That's beautiful.
wonderful. Great work.
Absolutely.
Like we wouldn't have noticed he's flipping the third bird, but you do like to see it sometimes spelled out.
You do. 20 seconds, artists.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, 20
Oh, boy.
seconds.
Oh boy.
Oh, Newsy's saying I'm done, but then he's looking
Whoa.
down again.
Oh.
So I don't know.
Uh,
Let's
10
start over
seconds.
real quick.
You know, I didn't realize how edited Chopped was until I started doing this show. Because
Time's up.
I thought when
I'm
you
lo-
tried
I'm
to
look-
cook anything.
yeah, but like no, I'm like I like to watch the artists sometimes, and they're working on it, but they're not. It's not as feverish as like Chopped. It seems like they are literally cooking up to
dying.
3 seconds left.
Yeah.
Like it's I'm having a panic attack.
Me too. Yeah.
But but
I
here,
always did.
yeah, it's but you know, in real
You know
time,
what was
it's
the
just-
worst about Chopped at first? Okay, so Chopped, you get like 4 main ingredients, and then you could use their whole pantry. You have 20 minutes, then 30 minutes to cook like appetizer, whatever. And so you have these little prompts and these ingredients. But what which is great because you see their artistic everything come out. They have to, they're forced to it. But then they started making it a competition of who do I feel the worst for. This
Yeah.
dude has a kid with cancer and can't pay his medical bills. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm rooting for him. But this dude has been poor all his life and all he wants to do is start a food truck. And this dude wants to propose to his girlfriend. And I'm like, well, you're out. I don't care about your proposal.
Yeah.
There's a kid with cancer here. And now I'm not paying attention to the food. Not cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And
They're
then,
usually
like,
the
it's-
most aggressive too. The one who wants
It's
to get married
always
to
like
a
the-
girlfriend.
Yeah, their pre-show, like their
They're
intro
first
music is
to
like
go.
always like bam, bam, and bam, bam, bam. It's like, yeah, you think you could take me in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, "Chop."
Yeah.
I hate food and I disrespect meat.
He disrespects it all night
If we
long
weren't
in the
on,
kitchen.
on TV,
Yeah.
I'd knife you.
All right, so here's what we're talking about. We're talking about pillow fight in hell, okay? The art compromise that follows is Where's Waldo?
I
Now, we're
can't
talking to-
wait. I'm so excited.
I
Who's
am.
going
This is gonna
first?
be a good
Yeah,
one.
let's bring him in. Phil,
right.
who-
Bring in
who,
Jerome.
who do you want to see first?
All right. I would like to see the champion, the greatest artist in the world, Haley Raphael.
Hello, Haley.
Hello, Hales.
Hello.
I'm telling you right now, I'm simple. I would have drew another turtle, but let's see what you got.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
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 This is in 5K.
Damn.
Let me walk you through the story of this.
Please
okay?
do.
Yes.
So basically,
I found Waldo.
Yeah.
Game over.
Congrats. So, I mean, I'm not sure if everyone is familiar with the French existentialist Jean-Paul Sartre.
Explain it
Explain.
to them.
Okay, so he's this famous existentialist,
Very.
and he had this play called No Exit, wherein like people got trapped together, and the most famous quote from the play is "Hell is other people." So that was like the first thing I thought of, And then I kind of went to like, oh, this is a time like these past 2 years, like we are just alone. And so that's why it says hell is other people, question mark. Because this is a person who, and it's sad, who died alone and is now in hell. And they're thinking to themselves, hell is other people. And so right. And so the cutouts that you're seeing are like the demons in hell. And then that long black thing is Hitler's mustache.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Nice.
I got that one.
I didn't want to go full, Nazi on it because
Don't be gauche.
Yeah, we didn't want to be.
You don't want to go full Nazi.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't want to go full Nazi. Yeah,
Haley, this art is on fire.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, I love the multimedia-ness of it all. You've grown in the last 2 weeks of domination, and I shudder to think what could come that could surpass the feeling of dread of this hell, of this hellish pillow fight.
Agreed.
Yeah,
also, your apartment's on fire. You should probably.
you should get out of there.
Yeah. I should leave, right? Yeah, I should get my fire extinguisher.
Can you please, after this, just mark yourself safe on Facebook just for all of us? Thank you.
John Paul, tell me I'm wrong. He was born in what? 1905 and died in the 80s, right? Or probably 80 exactly?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
I mean,
Am I thinking that right? Obviously, Paris and other notable works include ...
Indeed.
yeah.
Yeah.
You are like Google, but a person.
What? I just things come to me. I don't know bear and air and hair and air, but
that is an incredible Waldo. I agree with all you, Gabriel. That's you captured him. That's a modern Waldo, hiding in Barnes and Noble type quality stuff right there.
Hiding in hell.
Yeah, or hell. Hell could be that for some people.
I like that he showed up.
Me too.
I like that among the other people, it's Hitler's mustache and Waldo.
And he looks a little distressed because he's in hell, so that's good.
He's like, I'm here. What's up?
Yeah.
I wanted to hide him, but literally I couldn't. You wouldn't be able to find him if I hit him.
Not enough people in hell.
He looks kind of amped to be in hell. He's like, hey, finally, we get to hang out.
he's got a goofy. He's a little goofy.
He's a little goofy.
Wasn't there one of Waldo where he is in hell? There's like demons around him and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm making this up.
Well, he's everywhere, right?
He is
I think one of the, like, if you're shy or want to meet people, I think the best thing to do on Halloween is dress as Waldo, because people get a kick out of themselves going, I found you. And then they take pictures, and it's like having a dog around the city. That's how you make conversation.
Oh my God, I'm doing that, and I'm gonna get a dog and dress him up as Waldo as well.
Oh, that's cute. Very cute.
Adorable.
I'll
That makes
find
wanna
you.
Dress up as Waldo and go shit in dog parks just to meet people.
Next level.
I
Next
found
level.
him. I found his shit as well.
That was God just now talking.
Ryan
The hat.
Osmosis in the chat said, I want to buy the Where's Waldo book of him in dark places. Hell, seances, goth conventions.
Oh,
Yeah.
Great idea.
He'd be
It's like
very
ball
easy to find at a
gags.
goth convention.
Yes.
Bringing it back to the ball gag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
always. Haley, this is deep as fuck.
This is great.
Yeah, you went with the
Yeah.
theme. There's a thread. I love it. I love the thought process.
But I've said this my whole life. Can you put it on a fridge?
Probably not. I mean, would anyone want this on a fridge?
Keith, this is hell, okay? We're
Yeah.
next level here.
Right.
This isn't
Maybe
the
on
fridge.
one of those fridge with screens on them. You can have it as like your
you raise
desktop.
a very
your
good you
home
raise a very
screen.
good point, Keith.
I'm just thinking out loud. It's
No, and I
nothing to be
respect-
nervous
I
about.
respect it. No.
Sometimes you got to think inside. You know what I mean? It's a thought.
Yeah.
You work it out.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, we're just trying to sell it later, right, Phil? This is our NFT.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's an NFT. Yeah, NFT.
Yeah.
Why did you bring it up? I forgot after Mark joked about it. I was like, I'll
What
put
is
this away.
NFT? What is that?
It's a non-fungible.
Non-fungible token.
Fungible?
Duh.
Non-fungible token.
This doesn't take away points, right? Hello. No one knows. Hey, spoiler. Nobody
Yeah.
fucking knows.
Just pretend like
Bill,
you
what
know,
are
and
you
you'll
even
know just
offended
as
by?
much.
Well, Haley, this is something I really love. The hand coming around the pillow, the 3D-ness and everything.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
Oh, and to answer your NFT question, it's like Bitcoin, but for art.
Got it.
It's like cryptocurrency, but
Okay,
art.
say no more.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like,
you-
is
you
this
trade
real? It's
pieces,
real
right?
because we can associate money to it, but it could probably disappear on us.
No, I've hooked up with some tech bros, so I think I heard those words, but I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, they don't know either.
Yeah, no one
They
knows.
really
No
don't.
one actually knows.
They literally nobody knows. Literally.
We'll find out in a decade.
Right?
Yes. We will,
The young will explain it to us later.
It'll be the
Yeah.
Crash of America documentary.
Oh, I'm counting on Gen Z to explain everything to me because I don't know what the fuck's going on.
That's fair at this point.
I tried to
I mean,
have a Gen Z talk
it's
to me
hell.
about it. It
Yeah.
just it sounded like just hallway noise.
You're not ready
Well, I
yet,
went-
Phil?
Sure.
I'm not. I don't know that I will ever be. But I am ready for our next contestant.
Hey!
Away with you,
Yes.
Haley.
Thank you,
Yes,
Haley.
it's 11:11. Way to do it
Yeah.
right at 11:11, Phil.
Yes, make a wish.
Moving on.
All right. Let's get Gabriel, Audio Gabriel. Come on out.
Boo!
The voice
hello
of God.
there, sir.
Hey,
Voice of God himself.
here I am.
I mean, it's audio. It's in his name. So, of course.
Right? Oh, yeah.
It's in the name. It's in the name.
Deus Ex Audio. Or Audio Ex Machina, whatever the fuck.
Whoa. Whoa.
All right.
First of all,
This is how I
I did see
pictured
some.
it.
I see some about tits already.
Yeah,
Pillows, and I
I
found
can't deny a
Waldo.
request for tits. It's a thing. So where do I begin with this?
Nowhere. I'm taking this to my bedroom.
Does that say welcome to Heil?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Welcome to Heil. And
That's
really-
miraculous.
I'm particularly proud of the knobby knees
Yeah.
hunchback
He'd have-
Yeah,
it's good to
yeah,
know
yeah.
he has that. Good.
and the tassels on his pillow just so they whip you a little extra hard.
I mean, it's
across
the least they
face,
could do.
You know. Yeah, he's probably like the most obnoxious guy there. But yeah, so you have to have tits. So you have tits.
Do you believe in Ninja Turtles?
Right. The reason you're in hell is because you didn't believe in Ninja Turtles. This is the callback, of course, to the
No, I was there. Yeah, we know. We
Yeah,
had
were
the
you
turtle
there?
talk.
Is that me as a?
yes. So so the devil is smoking a joint, which is actually Chemda, and she's saying Waldo, and Waldo appears from the ceiling because that's where Waldo comes from, down below, to
Whoa.
pop in and say what's up.
Wow.
That is
Wow.
excellent.
And yeah,
This is-
I'm pretty amped about the pump heels for the devil.
Mm-hmm.
This is my new logo for how to describe my life to my parents.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, I noticed
Beautiful.
those. I noticed those heels right off the bat. I was drawn to them.
I actually used to have those. Used to go to
Mm.
Limelight and Palladium with platform shoes.
Oh, man.
Nice.
And what was your made-up name?
Desiree.
Desiree. of
That's
course.
right.
It's
Desiree.
very difficult to hear the word chemda. Well, is going on. It just wasn't a good idea. And I don't know that I was ready to meet my soulmate there. So we can just call me Desiree and move on.
Mhm.
Mm.
Smart.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I used to go to Limelight.
Oh, yeah?
2001. I was like 16, 17.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck, bro. You
That shit
fuck.
was crazy. Oh, all
I
the time.
went-
Yeah, all the time.
Fuck yeah.
I didn't know it was open then. I went in 92, 93.
It was the tail end. It was not cool anymore, which is why they're letting 16, 17-year-old kids in there.
Could you imagine you're fucking right, and then halfway through they go, "This isn't cool anymore." Can we just?
I'd say I can imagine it if it hadn't really happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It was a fun place.
I was like, nice tits. You believe in Ninja Turtles?
That is actually what the limelight looked like on Thursday nights around midnight.
Yeah.
So your art really works. Yeah.
I love
Hitler
the-
kind of
Slim
looks like
Pickens.
Hitler
Yeah.
kind of looks like Frankenstein. Was that a move?
Yeah.
You know, I've never drawn Hitler before. I don't know.
Good.
So I
10
just figured,
points.
you know, let's
That
just
was a
throw all
test.
the body parts together and
Yep.
and figure it out.
Good for you.
Oh, like how Frankenstein was made. I
Right.
get it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He also looks like he's holding a Torah.
Mm.
Holy shit.
Oh God.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
That pillow's got Torah vibes.
That's a great
You're right.
that's a great Jewish test right there.
yeah.
Right. Yeah. You had to be there and kiss the Torah
That's
to
right.
recognize that
That's
as
right.
a Torah.
That's right.
I like, where did you draw all this darkness from? Was it just our conversation, or who do we blame?
What darkness? What do you I don't this is dark?
I don't know, Hitler, holding
Oh.
the Torah.
No, you know what? Like when you're
um,
in these things, when you're in the heat of battle and you're
Right.
flinging your art like you fling your farts and you're just trying to get your ideas on the page, you don't think, you just react. It's reflex.
I see it.
So there's no time to second guess stuff. You're
Got it.
adding things, you're taking things away.
What did you erase on this one? Because you
Good
had
question.
you got a good erasing last time and good erasing points.
Well, you'll notice, so to you know, I'll show you where the body
I imagine there was a turtle dick somewhere, and you were like,
Too much.
Man, that would have been a great thing to throw in the devil. I really wish I had done that. Now that see with more time, you can really think out
Right.
your ideas and make them excellent. But you can see, like on the leg, you know, I didn't have time to erase that shit. It's still sitting there.
Right.
The whole left side of the piece was actually not there originally. When Waldo got thrown in, I realized, fuck, I got to draw Hitler. And,
oh, sure, yeah,
Yes, it
they
does.
go hand in hand.
That's how it works. And so then I had to add more real estate to the left.
Waldo have a mustache too?
Yeah, he does.
In hell,
Interesting.
he does,
Interesting.
yeah.
Well, he
Yeah.
does.
He's
yeah.
got to
Well,
disguise
Hitler-
himself.
Hitler has a big influence in hell, as you would imagine. Also, Hitler, spoiler alert, he's pointing right at Waldo like a fucking asshole that he is. I mean, really, we could
Yeah.
find him ourselves. Hitler.
I feel like Hitler is the landlord of this real estate.
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
But also, he ruins the mystery and weirdness of hell by just calling things out and naming it. He's the
Yeah.
worst.
Yeah.
He's the person when you're watching a movie who starts calling the plot threads and asking why these scenes are happening, and you're like, can you just accept the images that you're watching and
Yeah.
just let it play out?
1,000 years later. It's
didn't
still
like a
hell.
mystery.
I'm like, I know, weirdo. You're not even the creator.
This is the irony that I think is really the amazing Mel Brooks genius of Hitler, is that he goes to hell and everyone's so fucking sick of him in hell. Because he's just like the most quintessential hellish character that he shows up and people are just like, fuck, you
Too
know?
much. Yeah.
Don't even pay attention to him. That's all he wants. Don't
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
And so
But
he's just
there is
constantly-
something though. It's like it's Hitler. You know what I mean? Like I see musicians on the street. I'm like, not really into blah blah blah, but it is cool. Should I shake their hand? You know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think in hell, like it's all, you know, he's like child's play. He's like,
I guess I can
you
see
know,
that.
You know,
We all have to play a role in Hitler's hell. You know, if we're gonna,
Ooh,
we gotta.
extra.
I feel like we shouldn't be playing, but we all, that's what we got to do.
Is
It's
it a
cancel
little?
culture.
Is it a little meta that Hitler saw himself as an artist, and here he is in your art,
Not the first time, even. Yeah, that is interesting.
and the Jews and their scrolls are once again ruining his hellish time.
Right.
Yeah.
But
that.
but now, but it's actually
he
a
really-
pillow fight. He's
Yes.
using
He
the
really
Torah
could've
for a
been
pillow
something.
fight.
That would be
Yeah.
interesting if in hell his punishment is to he has to have a Torah glued to his hand for the rest of all eternity.
that'd be great. And I think he would have to have one of those big Mexican sombreros with the tassels on them. They're just the same as the tassels on the Torah.
Everything
But like
you
they
can
have
find.
like little rings on them, so you know he's coming. So
Yes.
that like the denizens of hell can run away.
Absolutely. And it
Oh,
keeps
Hide
shit,
catching
in
on,
hovels.
and that thing just keeps catching on fire in the most
Yeah.
unfortunate moments because and embarrassing moments because it's so fucking big. Yeah.
That's great.
I love it.
And it's also interesting. Tits.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
They're pointy because all things are pointy in hell.
Yeah.
Mm.
I love the cave design of hell, like these little arching sort of.
That's how you get in there. Yeah.
Drabs there.
Oh, yeah.
Stalactites.
Stalactite, yes,
Yeah.
and stalagmite.
Mites.
Yeah, very good.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Well, thank you, Audio Gabriel.
You're welcome.
Excellent,
fantastic.
excellent work as always. And away with you back to
In a
the
bit.
void.
That leaves Newsy.
That's right.
Oh
It's
boy.
Newsy time.
All right, here we go.
Pillow fight in hell. Your
is-
art compromise was Where's Waldo? Newsy, please.
Oh, no.
What?
Not as
Oh, that's so
deep as
funny.
everyone else is.
Oh my god. Oh, that's funny.
Ah,
Waldo.
they're beating each other with people.
Because in hell, Pillow fights you.
Holy shit.
Oh wow.
My kid did. Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh
Wow.
my god. This is very personal to you, yes?
Yes, very, very much so. Yes. My version of hell is small talk in all forms. I guess, yeah, hell is other people. Correct.
Oh wow. So wow. Oh my god.
Hell is you're making me talk right now.
I'm having to do this thing out of my face. I like that I gave all the detail to Waldo and I made stick figures for people.
That's hell, right?
Well, and okay, so like in our real lives, we want to fill ourselves with like, oh, here's what I do, here's who I am, fill so many dimensions and layers. In hell, you're one dimensional. You are still you, but like nobody knows about your personality. You don't get to talk about your favorite fucking sports team in hell, except for you do because I have to hear it. So you know what I mean. Yeah,
It doesn't matter how many Jews you killed.
it doesn't matter.
You're still
You're
a
just
stick
souls,
figure.
just
You
bodies.
mean nothing.
Can you believe we're in the same hell? I smoked weed. That's crazy.
I love that scene in the movie of this hell. It's just that it pans over to Keith, looking over to the next guy and just saying that line, and then the movie continues.
My turbo lags in the chat said, Newsy, you have not disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sincerely, I couldn't even draw Waldo like that. I mean, that right there is real art too to me. The whole thing's fantastic.
Do you think the pillows choose snorers to fight with?
They fucked up in their lives too. You know these bad pillows, kind of bum pillows. Yeah.
Maybe they
Just to
choose
get
the
back at them?
non-snorers and make them snore because you got to keep generating hate in hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of sleeping in hell, whatever kept you awake in life keeps you awake in hell. So somebody's snoring, your cat's knocking stuff off of the thing. You gotta pee forever, but then you can never pee and all this kind of stuff.
Gotta pee forever.
You probably do. I bet you do. Let me wiki that.
Oh,
I
God,
bet you
that's
do.
my
Have to
hell.
pee
And it
forever.
feels
hell.
like fire.
Yeah.
What
Oof,
about you
been
only
there.
fart, but you never poop, but you feel like you always have to? And it's like, is that no? It's still a fart.
No,
Oh,
it would be little accidents all the time. You're like, no, I got this. It's just a fart. That's hell.
Oh.
You know hell, Newsy. You know it.
You think it would just burn away though? Wouldn't you think like, oh, it's a pool and we're all pissing in it?
It's a special kind of hell. That's why it's called hell.
Yep.
This hell is not sounding good.
No, it's hell. This
Good
is
point.
like a
Good point.
true
Well,
existential hell. Like,
Yeah.
for
Did
those
the
of you
did the
that-
Waldo
learn.
thing throw you or no?
No, the Waldo thing sort of saved me because honestly, like this is a very simple drawing, so I kind of had a lot of time on my hands. So the rest of it, the rest of it was devoted towards Waldo. Not because I'm flexing, because I'm just like I would rather get the assignment done. So let me get this stuff in, and then there's Waldo. Forget
Yeah.
about it. I'm doing Waldo time now, and it was very fun for me.
Wow, that looks like you copy pasted. This is
Yeah, right?
insane.
yeah, the shape of the pillows fighting is really dynamic.
Man,
Like,
it
you
was
get
so
really-
fun. I got to okay, so I had to think about like as a character reference, the rug from Aladdin, because the shape of it is very like diamond shaped and he does a lot of like movements in that shape. So had I had more time, I probably would have like fleshed him out more, made that or whatever. But
I'm not saying Newsy. I'm not saying that this could help or affect anything. What's a song from Aladdin?
A whole new world.
How's that go?
A whole new world, a whole chew world. One might
Oh,
say.
that's your name.
Mm.
That's your
That's
name.
cool.
Okay.
Interesting.
I have a question about the, let's talk sports and, you had 2 talk bubbles. Did
Yeah.
you have more than these options in your mind, or were these 2 the ones?
Strong question.
These 2 were the ones. I was really going for legibility more than anything else. The ideas were solid, like sports and kids talk.
Okay.
I don't need that stuff. What else is there in the weather? I talk about the weather sometimes too, so it's can't help. Whatever. Yes, I had the phrases locked and loaded, so I just
Okay.
wanted to make sure these like bubbles. You guys see it? There's like layers. There's like stuff in the front and the back and stuff. Oh man, I was having fun with this. Guys, this is a fun thing. Let me tell you, this is fun.
I really enjoy the depth of this. At least the effects.
It's almost like the depths of hell.
Yeah.
What I like is it's like you're looking at it and you are not in hell. You are looking in on hell,
Yes.
but you are not
Portal.
currently there.
The red X is a proscenium, which you see
Yeah.
inside.
You get to peek inside. It's like
Yes,
a-
the
it's like
perineum,
an amusement or
absolutely.
something.
Anybody
Yes,
want me to
the
look that up?
brain.
Okay. I don't think
There's
that's
a
a word.
gallery view.
Yeah.
Also, I love that you twisted pillow fight. It's a fight between pillows using humans.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
I didn't
God.
even
So my
think of
first
that.
my first thought was there's this scene in Ren and Stimpy where like somebody's holding Ren's arms up and he's getting like beat up by some big muscular guy. So I was gonna have like the pillows getting beat up, but I was like, that's not a fight. That's like getting jumped. It's not, it's not cool.
Right. You
So-
don't want to make it sad.
No, I don't want to make it sad. Yeah,
Monday
yeah,
night,
these
baby.
guys,
Come on.
these
Yeah.
guys are having good. These pillows are hired to fight these people. It's
Yeah.
their job in hell. Hey,
Right.
go pillow fight.
Yeah, the thing that brought you comfort in the above ground is fighting with you.
Oh,
Can I tell you something
Whoa.
that throws me though?
The pillow?
No, the pillows have a Hitler mustache. I find that interesting. That was an interesting choice.
I really feel bad that I'm the only one that didn't go Hitler, and the rule is you always go Hitler. So
If
like,
you just put like a little dot in like the top middle section of one of the pillows.
one of the
just-
pillows, yes, next
Yeah.
time.
I'm
all you need.
surprised
Don't even
in
do it.
none of these Waldo didn't have the Hitler mustache. That could have
Yeah.
been some weird. But again, I always go for the obvious, like Hitler could be blowing his nose. Hitler can be trying to make peace, but in the worst way.
Well,
Hmm.
this is a very interesting prompt, and I'm glad I was able to stretch my imagination a little bit tonight and make that happen.
Yeah.
You did do that.
Glad you could.
It was
Also,
lovely,
now
and the
just
chat loved it.
Yeah.
in my head, I'm picturing like big hulking fleshy pillow creatures roaming hell, looking for people to throw at each
The
other.
things that you don't think about. Hell is
That's
the shoes that you crammed your feet into instead of tying them. Guess what?
yes.
Those shoes are cramming you now.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Wow.
None of them
You
match.
know what? My new hell is deciding which artist is gonna win. Goodbye.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Sometimes I drill on my pillow and I just turn it to the other side. Never again. I'm going to apologize. I'm going to give it a gift.
That's, oh my god, that could you imagine?
Oh
You have the
my.
pillow then? You get
Yeah.
like drooled on forever.
Mhm.
Oh god.
Well, Mark is bringing them back up, everybody's art back up on the screen. If you guys want to take a look again, and feel free to ask questions from our artists.
Yeah.
Hey.
If you need anything answered,
And,
An open question. Seeing other people's art, what in this particular situation makes you think, oh, maybe I should have done different? Did anything like, oh fuck, they did that? Anything there for anybody or no?
That's a good question.
it's a great question.
I didn't do a Hitler, and also brilliant use of gifts. My gosh,
Yeah,
that's incredible. If anybody else uses that going forward, they're copying off you. They're biting your style.
Mhm.
I'm just saying that so I don't do that, because it's really brilliant.
Do it. You can do it. I like how Audio Gabriel incorporated like the whole evening of discussion. Like that's
yeah.
also really smart.
Right.
Like as you're drawing, incorporating everything.
Right.
So-
Is that more a trick though? Is he tricking us by just throwing shit at our face?
That's what hell is. Come on.
Damn,
Keith.
that's good.
You know how deep this show is. You know how deep it runs.
All right.
it's
Okay.
just hard for you to have someone listening to you, Keith. Obviously, with your dad issues and everything, right? I'm assuming.
Yes. By the way, can I mention something real quick?
Yeah.
If you go to
Please.
keithandthegirl.com/dad, you could read about me catfishing my dad for a year because he was hitting on my ex, getting horny,
Whoa.
and it was really me. So that's fun. So when I bring up daddy issues here, I don't want you to think, what's he talking about? We all got pro. Okay, I just want to throw that out there. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Incredible.
context.
Gabriel, when you look at these other two drawings, masterpieces, excuse me, what are you thinking?
Oh, I just think that that I needed to use more color. I just love the blues. I mean, it's really hard to get in 20 minutes a bunch of specific things drawn and then also colored inked. It's
Right.
Inking is just difficult in speed, but I really love the way both of these incorporate lack of color. Those pillows, those big white pillows, man, beautiful negative space in the middle there. And I love the bed, the pillow there, the whiteness of it, and the values, the wrinkles and stuff, but then the fiery colors on it. It's just great.
When the red that was drawn in too, right? Gabriel, the red of
Yeah,
the dude
I
was
got that much color in. That
were
was
were you nervous? Like, I have to have red here. We all didn't get to see that. Where
my
was your red?
armpits were schwitzing. I was just, it was just a mess over here. I was just trying
That's
to
actually
do-
appreciated. I like that as part of the process. Yeah.
Yeah.
You care.
I care.
This is a tough choice. If I Venmo all of you, can I not judge anything?
Well,
Yeah, Venmo us too. All of us, or just
What kind of game is this?
Yeah. What if
Um,
I pick a winner and then I send the losers $2 each?
That's the NFT
Buy a
cost.
pizza for the
I'm
Ninja
gonna make it
Turtles.
5.
All right, 5.
the
I'm a
audience
great
also
negotiator.
the audience also voted, so they have a vote in this race as well.
Yeah.
You
this week.
should, yeah. And
Should we reveal that with who the winner is there, or would that inform you, or do you want to come to?
That's going to honestly influence me. I'm happy to go with what the audience goes with. Look at me. I'm sinking it. Oh my God. I'm so nervous. Bye. I can't. I really can't. Help.
Hemda was never heard from again.
I'm in the sewer now. It's hell.
Yeah.
she's on any of these judging shows. They're all great. Who knows? Stop it.
Yeah. I thought I'd be able to do it, but now I'm schwitzing.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want, we can reveal the audience vote first. Or
Yes.
yes.
I told you what would happen, so on your
The audience, 56% went to Newsy.
Hey,
that's what I was gonna say. So
Keith, what were you going to say?
Well,
What was your
I'll
vote
tell
for?
you, of course, that that's the winner. I mean, you look at the pillows are fighting the fucking people. A, genius, right? B, you got them complaining about what we all got to deal with. Delicious. Okay, you can take that in. There's not too much happening. It's not confusing my brain. I'm simple. Okay, and then Waldo, I enjoy any time I find him. I hardly ever do. I think it's all three are wonderful, but yes, I do agree with the audience.
I like the details on Gabe's, and I like the depth on Haley's.
Yes,
But I do like the personal touch of like, this is not just hell. This is my personal hell. And if you all would be real with yourselves, you agree with me. So it's like he took us on a journey, and I feel different than how I felt when I first started this, and I think that's art.
And on one of the pillows, I see tits.
Well, congratulations to Newsy, the new best artist in the world.
Ooh. Oh, this is tough. My friend is he just got put on house arrest for a year, and so he's also in the chat watching. So now I feel like I have to keep this streak going to give him stuff to do.
Yeah, he's got nothing to do.
Yeah.
He's got nothing to do.
Right.
Well,
But what was it for? I mean, then you're gonna say,
as long as you just show up next week and
That's
deliver how you delivered this week, then
Yeah.
Come to our
maybe-
casual Thursday
Yeah. Hey, he's got
at
if
8
you-
o'clock on Thursday.
if your buddy wants to draw on Thursday and come art with us on Thursday, we are down to.
Oh, you
to
don't
help
mind
out.
putting friends against each other. I see the hellish
We-
vibe in here.
Because of this show, I've actually turned like art into competitions with him. We'll go to the bar and hang out, and I'm like, all right, you have 5 minutes to draw this thing. Go. So
No
we really
shit.
have turned
Wait,
art
really?
into. Yeah, we do this all the time.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
awesome.
cool.
I want to go drinking with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it's great. It's great. We just post up at the bar with our notebooks and stuff. It's really fun.
Oh,
That's the
dope.
most
Awesome.
heartwarming thing I've heard all year.
It really is.
Probably
Before,
better
I
than
wanna
doing
go to a
chops at the
bar
bar.
and draw.
before
I'm
we
gonna
let
bring
you all
a picnic
go,
basket full of ingredients and cook it at the bar.
oh, yes. We have 2 audience submissions for this
Yes.
challenge. We will share them with y'all, and then we will let you know who the audience champion is on Casual Thursday. So here is the first one. This is from Ryan Osmosis.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my goodness.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I don't think you had to write our names there. Obviously, that's me.
I was just trying to mind my own business. You can kind of tell, but I do kind of look like Raphael.
There's red in there.
Waldo's like, my money's on Hemda.
I like this. All right.
And
My
that's
money's on
what-
this.
And that's what hell is.
I love the open fist punch there.
Yes.
That's how
It's
I
like a
punch.
smush. It's so demeaning.
Like
This
poking.
is very accurate. I feel seen. And also, my money's on this art piece because their money's on me. So that's how you can bribe me and get me to be on your side. I'm a very simple person.
Do you have a Patreon account?
Listen to Keith and my girl. That'll be Keith and my girl. Keith and the girl.
We
That's
broke
my
up. We had
prize.
to change it to the girl. You know.
Yeah.
I love the Keith just kind of taking the punch there. He's
Oh yeah.
kind of his legs are positioned to absorb the pillow.
Yeah, I made peace with its hell. It's been a while.
Oh my God. This is the new Keith and the girl logo. This is great. This is exactly, yeah.
Yeah, this is good 2022 energy, I think.
Mm.
In fact, we're going to hire Waldo as our third co-host. I think this is the new, yeah. Thank you. It's been a very inspiring evening.
He's got some stories.
He does.
He's been everywhere.
Seen a lot of things.
Yeah, the CIA can't even find him. That's how he keeps showing up everywhere. He's a criminal. It's fantastic. That's why he was in hell.
Even that, everything's good. Even that fire's sincerely good. Look
The
at this.
fuck?
Oh, where is Waldo? Boom.
Wow.
So
Who is
this,
Oh, Waldo's in it.
this is from Schwartz and Merck.
Whoa.
Here's the description. Clearly, a pillow fight from hell would involve pillowcases filled with cinder blocks.
Oh.
Pinhead tried to be sneaky and dressed like one of those bastard fake-out Waldos that make you think you found him. Unfortunately, Angelique ain't no rookie, and she knocks the pins right out of his head.
And there's a Waldo in the back. The
Mhm.
real Waldo.
That's the real one.
Waldo
Waldo is in hell
himself.
too, mostly for the fake-out Waldos mentioned previously. Parentheses, he's not them, but he's definitely responsible for that bullshit. Fuck
Yeah.
that guy.
And tits.
And
Wow.
tits.
And tits, yeah.
I love the depth of this hell. How there's cliffs, and how
Yes.
Yeah.
Waldo just stumbles upon his own death in hell.
Yeah.
It's just
There's there's action in this still. It's so
Yeah.
impressive.
Mhm.
Movement.
Wow.
Knocked the
I-
glasses right off his head.
It hurts me
yeah.
Yeah.
Knocked his head backwards.
like an owl.
Wow. See, I feel empowered by it because I am not Waldo in this picture. So, Keith, we just learned a little more about you also.
Well, I like
Yep.
what I like.
Wow.
Oh, this is so good.
That's so good.
Now this says something about me, but my first impression was not a pillowcase full of cinder blocks.
Mm.
I thought that was a turtle's dick.
Heard half their size or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was the size of a turtle's head as the turtle's dick.
Proportionately, it just sort of seemed like it was about right. I don't know.
I mean, that body language and the person that got hit is insane.
That's
Mhm.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want that
That's really
outfit
cool.
now. I don't know why.
His, right? It looks
Yeah.
cash. It looks comfy.
Yeah.
Yeah, except how are you going to go to the bathroom in that?
And that's
Well,
that person's hell.
Yeah, that's
Well, it's gonna just go to the bathroom minute. That's what you. Yeah.
Yeah, you go to the bathroom in it.
I mean,
Yeah.
what's funny is
A lot of
I was
farts.
referring to Waldo's outfit, but I like that you could see me in that too. That's nice.
I figured Waldo
That's
was
great.
old hat.
That
Ooh.
outfit reminds me of when we went to Comic-Con and you terrorized all the cosplayers just because you didn't know who they were. Who are you, funny man? To the Joker. It was
For
fucking
the
great.
record, I kind of knew what I was. No, I didn't. But you know, I sat next to the Joker and I said, "Oh, are you a clown?" Things like that. Somebody was dressed as Jesus. I don't know.
You fought Jesus that day. Yeah.
Well, I
Mhm.
mean, he keeps getting up in my shit.
You fought Jesus, Lion-O, Darth Vader, all of them, like everything.
Kind of found a
Comic-Con is fun.
lightsaber. That's what happened. And then it just got crazy.
It was fun.
Schwarzenberg, are you going to be streaming tonight after the show? Let us know in the chat. In the meantime, this is the end of the show.
Yeah, we made it.
We did it. Congratulations again to Newsy. Haley, you almost three-peated. This was a hell of a run for you.
You were great.
Yeah,
Really,
great streak.
thank you. Really was quite, and I was the most surprised out of anyone. So thank you.
And Audio Gabriel, I mean, always incredible having you on the stream. Your art's phenomenal, and can't wait to see what you keep producing. And
Yeah.
Keith, Hemda, thank you so much for joining us. This is an awesome show. You guys are hilarious, as not surprising. And did you guys just drop your, what was it, your 3490
Yes.
for your podcast? It's insane. You have almost 4,000 episodes.
Yes. We started in 2005, and that's how we got to here. We still think it sounds insane when you tell us how many episodes we have.
Because it is
But-
insane.
Yeah.
It's an insane amount of episodes. But you guys put out an episode what three times a week?
We do now. Like since the pandemic, it's 3 times a week. It was 5 times a week. This is just a little more, there's so much more back end during the pandemic, but it's been great. And we continue doing an annual 24-hour podcast that's going to be live on our YouTube under Keith and the Girl, of course. And that's going to be at least 50 rotating guests. We hope everyone comes. It's February 5th. It starts at 3 p.m. Just subscribe to our YouTube channel. Again, Keith and the Girl. It is so much fun. Last time we did it on Zoom and we actually had a walkout, which is hilarious. Like one of
They
the
had to walk out of their own
comedians-
house. Yeah. Too personal.
It gets 4 a.m. It starts getting really trippy and really weird. And Keith and I haven't been sleeping through any of it, so we're on for 24 hours. So I can't tell you how much fun it is because as soon as it's over, I forget everything that happened because my brain is over. But so fun.
Right. And at show 3,500, Hemda said I can have a light in my room, and that'll work out in time for the marathon. So I'm very excited.
Terrific.
So your marathon is the week before our marathon.
Yes.
Awesome.
Wonderful.
Well, yeah. So check out their marathon Saturday the 5th and ours Saturday the 12th. Ours will be right here on twitch.tv/artsmackdown. And we're about to raid Schwarzenmerk.
Yep.
So everyone, just keep hanging out if you want to see more amazing art, just like this last piece that you just saw.
Yeah.
Well,
catch
Haley,
us,
Gabriel, Newsy, very nice seeing you. You're geniuses. You're
Yeah.
nothing short of
Thank
geniuses.
you guys.
Thanks for having us. This is so
Been a
fun.
pleasure.
Doing it. Catch us on Thursday, Casual Thursday on Casual Friday, to 8 p.m. We'll be hanging out.
Yeah, art along.
Art along, and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and what else we got? Twitter, Twitch. Are we on YouTube?
Yes,
Uh,
and on YouTube.
We're on YouTube.
Yeah, subscribe to us
We're
on
on
YouTube.